Today I'm going to give away a free t-shirt, bring you a Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown fight, bring you comics news, reveal the books I bought this week, and, if I screw up, a blooper reel. How y'all doing? I'm Victor, and you are watching the Comic Hero Show. Now kick that logo! Welcome to this week's edition of the Comic Hero Show. I'm your host Victor Nunley, and I am the Comic Hero. Coming to you from my mom's house, or as I like to call it, home. I wasn't able to do an episode over at Southern Realms. Oh, and if you see that lovely dog right there, that is my mom's dog, Oreo. I guess he's going to be my co-host for this episode. But I think this is only the fourth full episode of the show that I've done. I think I did episode that I've done here. I know I did the second episode the first time. Then it was episode 12, and then episode 30, which was the first 4th of July episode that I've ever done. Wasn't able to do an episode over at Southern Realms yesterday because of work. I mean, I tried to get away, but it just didn't happen. But awesome thing is, I have today and tomorrow off, and yeah, I'm gonna make the best of it. I mean, because I always do. I mean, just because I'm not doing it at Southern Realms, that doesn't mean the show's gonna stink or anything. It's gonna be the same format, just different surroundings. Alright, with that in mind, it's time to give away a free t-shirt. Alright, in the last two episodes, I asked true or false. The original lineup of the Teen Titans consisted of Robin, Kid Flash, Wonder Girl, and Aqualad. Well, the correct answer is true. Although Robin, Aqualad, and Kid Flash first got together in the Brave and the Bold number 54, but it wasn't until number 60, when Wonder Girl joined the team, that they adopted the name Teen Titans. So the correct answer is true. And 9 people have answered correctly, and because they've answered correctly, their names have been entered in a drawing for a free tee, and that drawing takes place right now. So, the winner of the free tee for this week's episode of the show is Garrett Monk from Houghton, Louisiana. So congratulations, Garrett. You win yourself a free Comic Hero tee. Alright, here's the question for the next episode. And this is a Jessica Jones question, and it's very easy. Which actress plays the lead role on Marvel's Jessica Jones? Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in a drawing for a free tee in next week's episode of the show. Now, Ryan Chapman from Warren, Ohio, thanks to D'Angelo Ballou, I've gotten so many viewers from the state of Ohio. Northeast Ohio, to be exact. That's pretty much, Warren, Ohio, and all these other places. That's pretty much near Cleveland and all that. But Ryan Chapman from Warren, Ohio has requested a Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown fight. And this one features a very powerful telepath going up against the Merc with the Mouth. Representing Marvel, we have Professor X. And also representing Marvel, we have Deadpool. These two are going to duke it out in a segment I like to call
The Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown.
Welcome to the Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown. Today, it's Deadpool versus Professor X. Deadpool possesses extended longevity via regenerative healing factor, is a skilled marksman, swordsman, and hand-to-hand combatant who utilizes a magic satchel and devices granting teleportation and holographic disguises. Professor X possesses genius-level intellect and vast telepathic abilities which consist of mind reading, mind control, memory manipulation, astral projection, and psychic attack capabilities. Who will win?
It's obvious who'd win this fight. Deadpool, knowing that he's a fictional character, already knows he's going to win. By the way, Deadpool is immune to all psychic abilities. As he slowly walks towards Professor X, the latter uses his full arsenal of powers to no avail. Then suddenly, Deadpool mysteriously opens up his mind to Professor X. What the latter sees terrifies him beyond measure. He then lobotomizes himself. Deadpool angrily replies, "Hey! No fair! I'm the one who gets to do the killing in this fight!" He pulls out his MK-20 and sprays Professor X's already dead carcass and yells, "Bang, bang, 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 bang! Now you're dead, you old fart!" Deadpool wins. And that concludes this fight on the Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown.
Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that fight. If you have fight requests for future episodes, contact info is down there. Alright, then it's time for Comically Speaking, so without further ado, let's talk comics! This segment of Comically Speaking, and that's my review of Black Panther. I finally got the chance to see it, and, wow. That movie was amazing. I mean, perfectly written, perfectly directed, perfectly produced. Music was perfect. Cast was outstanding. Words just can't describe how good Black Panther really is. I mean, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a black man. I'm saying that because I'm a comic book nerd and I pay close attention to detail. I'm not going to give anything away about this movie because I know there's quite a few people that haven't seen it. Very, 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 very few. But I'm definitely going to go see it. If there's anyone that wants to join me in seeing it again, whether you've seen it before or this is your first time, just let me know. I mean, Chadwick Boseman did such a great job as the Black Panther / T'Challa. Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger. I mean, and Angela Bassett as T'Challa's mother. I mean, it was such a great movie, and again, I'm not just saying this because I'm a black man. I'm saying this because I'm a comic book nerd and I pay close attention to detail. And definitely want to go see it again. And only have 2 words: Wakanda forever. Alright, that's it for Comically Speaking. Now then, let's get to the comics I bought this week.
Comic books I bought this week.
Alright, I'm not going to give a brief description of each book. I'm just going to let you know what they are. First up is X-Men Gold number 23. X-Men Red number 2. The Amazing Spider-Man number 797. Teen Titans number 17. Detective Comics number 975. She-Hulk number 163. Wonder Woman number 40. And finally, Avengers number 683. Alright, that's 8 I bought, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 at 8,579. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. And here's a question again for a free tee for next week's episode of the show. Which actress plays the lead role on Marvel's Jessica Jones? Everyone who answers correctly will be in a drawing for a free tea in next week's episode of the show. And congratulations to Garrett Monk, who won a free tea in this week's episode. All right, it's birthday time here on the Comic Hero Show, and happy birthday to Shasta Williams, Beth Cubido, Dr. James Layfield, Josh Ellis, or as a lot of folks like you may know him as Arnie Dodger, John David Ruppel, Alicia Mitchell, Angelica Hale, Jack Jones, Laura Towns, Larry Bursey, Mark Alba, Michael England, Amy Burton, Pastor Kalen Walker, Jaina Patel, and a very special happy birthday to a little girl who was born just last week, Finley Adele Brookshire. And I want to congratulate her parents, who are also two school buddies of mine, Leslie and J.W. Brookshire, and also their older brothers and her older brothers and her guardians, Bryce and Sam Brookshire. And also a special happy third birthday to Finley's older brother, Sam. All right, happy 5th wedding anniversary to two friends I went to college with at ULM, Amanda and Nathan Powell. And some engagements. Congratulations to Demetrius Clark and Christopher Murray. They just announced they're getting married. Congratulations to Michael England and Katie Battier, who he popped the question. See, they're both band directors, and they teach at the same high school. And while they were at while they and their students were at competition, he proposed to her in front of everyone, and of course she said yes. So congratulations, y'all. And also a very special congratulations goes out to my little cousin Brandon Black and his girlfriend Jazz Jackson. They just announced that they're getting married. So as KSLA News 12 sports anchor Rashad Johnson would say, it's all love. It's all love with him, and it's all love with me. All right, now here's the road ahead for the show. Hopefully, I'll do episode 207 over at Southern Realms Comics and Games. I'll be wearing a brand spanking new St. Patrick's Day themed Comic Hero tee. So far, the only folks I just got done with it, and right now it's on the Comic Hero Fan Forum on Facebook, so if you've already seen it, you know what it looks like. As for everyone else, y'all see it either later on this week in social media or on episode 207 when I do the show. Alright, so, it's just like I said, episode 205. Sometimes you have to make the most of situations. There's that old saying that goes, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Me, on the other hand, I don't make lemonade. I make lemon pie. And, it's always good to come home, and my so-called guest co-host, Oreo, had decided he wanted to go somewhere else in the house. Well, that's on him. He's a dog. He wanders. And my mom is not here right now. She should be back shortly. She knows I'm doing the show, and Mom, I know you're watching this. You're probably wondering, oh, that boy went on ahead and did the show in my house anyway. Well, what's wrong with that? But anyway, I'm Victor Nolly. I'm the Comic Hero. I'll see you next week for episode 207. Hopefully back at Southern Realms Comics and Games. So until then, be safe, be blessed, be a hero. That's one blooper. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that fight. Okay, that's number 3. All right, I'm not going to give a brief